So welcome back, YouTube. This is the third part of the finale. um, the first part from today's stream was not recording my audio. Second part had messed up game audio. And so I have been working now at fixing the audio. You should sound fine now. It required a lot of me tinkering with Windows, unfortunately, which is my weak spot. So let's go back to finishing the game. We have two more story missions.
Allow me.
In prep of the final showdown with the game's historical big bad. I have no idea what it's going to be like for the present day stuff. Let's check it out because I'm get the main story on this wrapped up, and we're going to be starting Disco Elysium next. So let's see. So Evie needs to go to. Go. I think that's Buckingham Palace, I believe. All right, yeah, this is Buckingham Palace. Let's see. I need to go to the objective marker there. So far we have stolen invitations to the Queen's ball. We stole a Royal Guards suit, and then we need to. I guess there's a couple more things we need to do to get into the ball to take out the guy who is the biggest threat to England. That Royal Guard is gonna freak out when he sees me. Oh, apparently he didn't freak out. All right. All right, now I have to get Anonymous to escape or to start the mission. I don't know why the gangbangers are freaking out on me. Come on, officer. He was picking a fight with you, and I just killed him. Why are you after me now? I'm trying to help you out. Rude. How do they still see me? Far and away. Right, oh yeah, I forgot. With her, I can just stop moving and turn invisible. Problem solved.
This will be my ruin.
Why? Why? I've literally done nothing wrong.
Now, miss, we wouldn't want any trouble, would we?
It's exactly what a guilty person would say. How's it going, Andy? Hopefully the sound is okay on the stream's end. Why are all these cops freaking out? Sound is quality. Thanks. I had a whole lot of issues earlier. I tried to stream this morning instead of tonight since I had the day off. First, the mic wasn't working, then the sound wasn't working from the game capture. Been a nightmare.
Delighted to see you again, Miss Fry.
Your Highness, the plans detailing the renovations to Buckingham Palace have gone astray.
I suppose you will have to make do with the copies.
There are copies? Where?
Not so fast. First, I have a matter of some urgency. Carrying out my plan would require stealth and speed, qualities I know you possess.
Time is of the essence, Your Highness.
Then make this quick, my dear. The most influential men in Parliament remain beyond my reach. But these very men have sent for carriages to prepare for the ball tonight. Acquire an official carriage, and we shall drive the politicians to their destinations. Along the way, I will meet with them. And afterward, I shall tell you where to find the plans.
You're a shrewd negotiator.
One must be when one is so often underestimated.
No, I have not seen Chungking Express. That's Wong Kar-wai, right?
Don't allow personal feelings to compromise the mission. What a mistake.
There's quite a bit of a huge deficit in some of my foreign film, primarily in Asian film. Although I went through a while where all I watched was South Korean revenge films. So like Old Boy, I Saw the Devil, like that. Steal a carriage without entering the courtyard. Criterion interviewed a bunch of actors, directors, and this movie was on practically everyone's list. Yeah, I know I need to see that in the Mood for Love. I saw Zack Snyder was asked by HBO Max to put together a list from things that are streaming on HBO or that are on HBO Max of his favorite films and influences. He had quite a few foreign films on there. I need to go through his list and see the ones that I haven't seen. And a lot of Criterion Collection movies are on HBO Max. Really nice. Saves me the money of buying them on Blu-ray. Alright. Steal a carriage without entering the courtyard. Alright. So what do I need to do for this? And I can't courtyard, but let's see if I can. You mean that's the courtyard? I think I told you how I was super disappointed by Blow Up. I watched that recently. Well, that was one that I've been looking at in Criterion Collection for a while, and then I saw it was on HBO, and I was like, oh, I'll only get around to watching that, and it was nowhere near as good as the film that it inspired, fortunately, at least to me. Really surprised it doesn't trigger that guy. Okay, so those are the carriages. Probably get one of them to come outside. You mean just throw like a smoke bomb or something to make the horse freak the fuck out? Did my sister ever watch The Rider? I'll have to ask her. About a rodeo cowboy who breaks horses and suffered a bad head injury. She might have. Seems kind of like a, I like the plot to The Longest Yard, about a bull rider who got a bad head injury, and he been told to stop being a bull rider, and it'll kill him next time. And there was one where it was like a reformed white supremacist, I think, who was breaking horses or something. I don't know. I'll ask her. She's much more into TV than movies. She watches a lot of like British shows. Right. Let's see. Smoke bomb. Finished Dark and completed a PhD. That's a German show, right? Thing's drunk or something? Another carriage. Sure. Okay, maybe that one I can force the horse into freaking out. I remove you guys my plan. German show about time travel. Huh. I'm sure there's plenty in German history that they would love to back and fix. Alright, this seems like it would be the easiest one. And just get the, if I can spook the horse there. How's Valheim going? I know you said you and Tom were close to finishing it. On Monday, Endgame was mega frustrating. Sucks. I hate when a game is super good and then they blow it at like 10-yard line. Okay, so that this technically isn't the courtyard, I don't think. Hope. Let's see.
There you go.
Looking for a new co-op game. Don't know if it came out on PC, but It Takes Two
Go on.
came out recently. It's from the guys who did A Way Out, puzzle based.
Atta girl.
Right, so I have to drive this very carefully and slowly. Trying to think. Yeah, I played Brothers twice. Or I did the completion on that twice. Once on the 360 and then once on the Xbox One. I'm trying to think what other. Have you guys done the Borderlands series? I've done those co-op. The We Were Here series is a lot of fun together. My buddy and I cheesed it kind of.
There you are.
Just we sat in Discord chat rather than use the in-game audio chat features.
Come on.
But they're really challenging, and it was a lot of fun, especially since I played it with Drop Dead Artemis. He and I have been playing games together for almost 5 years now, so we have a pretty good working relationship and points of reference and shared terminology for a lot of stuff, and we have similar messed up senses of humor. So that helps with being able to
There you
communicate in those kind of games. And I think you and Tom would be able to do it quite well. But Borderlands 3, you know, they keep releasing more DLC for that. That one's always fun. Co-op. No, Cuphead can be super frustrating, which is why I don't play it. And then Monster Hunter World I've heard of, and I have some friends who are like super into it, but never played it. I can't really recommend.
That's it. Come on.
Don't like how the Mimi the series became. That's fair. That's a really fair argument. And they kind of influenced what you call it, Rage 2, which became kind of a wacky post-apocalyptic wasteland shooter.
Climb up, Your Highness. Where are we headed?
Belgrave Square.
Atta girl. Roll then.
How did people just not like honk horn? They didn't have like a horn to honk at people here? Everybody drive their carriage like
Come on.
grandma going to church.
Here now.
You guys could always get into Destiny.
That's it.
That's enjoyable co-op. The horse in the butt, that's how you use your horn in the Victorian era. I don't want to abuse the horse if the other people are being obnoxious and can't drive.
Welcome, sir.
Your Highness.
Right. All right.
What a
Cool. Great.
surprise.
We got a time limit, and we can't damage the card at all.
About embracing the unexpected. I shall take but a few moments of your time. A matter of utmost importance must be discussed. When the Commonwealth seized the Punjab from my people,
It was not a seizure, but a rightful transaction.
Britain promised to
Free to play
protect
too.
me.
Yeah, it went free to play. The first
Violation of the treaty signed with my family.
2 years of the game were fantastic,
I was not.
and then once
We
Activision took their hands off and split from Bungie, Bungie didn't have people helping them make some of the decisions, and it was kind of weird that
Thank you, sir.
Activision, of all places, would have been the one to keep the game on the on the level.
I trust you and your son will enjoy the ball this evening.
He is newly returned from Delhi. I will
But
share what
the
we have
gunplay in it
discussed.
is the
most
best I've
disconcerting.
ever had in any game. I don't know how that.
That proved
I'm not a
quite
PC
valuable.
person, so
Where to now?
St. James's Park.
I know how I would play
Mr.
mouse and
Green
keyboard.
will not accompany you.
He has other things to attend to.
Ah, a pity. You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, that was a problem, you see. One must not allow personal feelings.
Consider a
to
little
compromise
mindless, but the
one's
gunplay
mission.
looks. Yeah, it.
That sounds like a quotation.
For me, the problem was it got to the
It
point
is.
where I was just doing the same
my
kind of
father.
stuff over as a mindless grind,
You knew him?
which is fine. It's fine sometimes, but the game just wasn't
But
fun for
Mr.
me
Green
anymore
spoke of him. He
because
sounded
it was
like
all
an
grind and
extraordinary
nothing
He was. Your
different.
Highness.
man. And your mother as well, Cecily Fry. She and your father were partners, inseparable. The only duo that came close to challenging Mr. Starrick. And very much in love, at least from the small amount I have been told.
Big.
Cecily.
Assuming all the
Wish I could have
fire
met her.
parts
From
and
what
stuff
Mr.
is
Green gathered, you share much in
only
common.
because of
Your intelligence,
this
for one.
mission, or I need to be careful where
Father
I'm
never
driving.
spoke of her. What would Mr. Green know? He was only a boy when he trained with my father.
Children can
When
be
games
quite
use a reason
deceptive,
or
Miss
use
Fry.
grind as a reason to stick around, I'm out. Yeah. It's no, it's just not fun to me. Like, there's no real reward anymore. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. If that makes any sense.
Here now.
Like, I was grinding activities, but it made no real difference to the payoff was not worth it. And the juice is worth the squeeze is a ripoff from the movie Girl Next Door, starring Emile Hirsch and Alicia Cuthbert. It is a really out there kind of comedy, but that line has always stuck with me as making a lot of sense.
To Parliament, please, on the double.
Yes, sir.
Good day, sir.
Why, what are you doing here, Your Highness?
I know how busy your days have been of late. A few moments of your time is all I require.
This is all rather unorthodox, but continue.
Britain was to protect me according to the treaty.
I don't. Oh, okay, over there.
And now I hear Britain intends to strengthen her ties to India.
Called Her Story.
Perhaps it is
Oh,
time to
it's
return
like
freedom to
a
her people.
like an interrogation, full motion video interrogation.
With an annual income
Yeah. I've heard great things about it. I've never played it though.
It is not a matter of money. I cannot stand
I
idle
believe
and
the same
watch
people
my
came out with this
homeland
game called
subjected to
Telling
the yoke of an
Lies.
outsider's rule.
Well,
My people
like a
are
year or
treated as
so ago.
slaves. I will die poor 1,000 times over if only to see them free.
Your passion moves me, Your Highness. What would you have me do?
Take this copy of the wrongful treaty and defend my claim to the throne. Help disengage the Punjab from British rule.
Good day, sir.
May God bless you.
all right. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff.
Only one more remains. To the Gladstone residence.
Kind of.
Do you miss India?
Do you ever play LA Noir?
Remember, that my mother smelled of cinnamon. And when she cradled me in her arms in the summer heat, I would hold so still that she fell asleep. When I lost my kingdom, it hurt. But truly, when they took my mother away...
Oh man, I think you would dig it just because you're a film nerd too. The remaster made it a lot easier to do the interrogations, but of just having to read people's facial expressions and
You are a hard man to pin down.
try to,
I know what
coerce
this is about.
information out of them.
Your politics have worn off. Her Majesty has tired of you. So now you come begging for scraps.
You wound me deeply, sir. My people deserve freedom. I am here to fight for them.
Why did you lose
Overpriced
the
for longest time.
I shall tell you. Your
Yeah,
price.
Rockstar Games don't normally drop in price for a while. But, I mean, just look at Grand Theft Auto and
I hope with British help and progress, they shall achieve it.
Red Dead Redemption,
Why do they
because they know they can make a lot of money off of
Britain
selling it.
has a duty to bring about peace. It is an enormous
And
responsibility.
to be fair, the games that they put out are of really high quality, so
Along with that of Parliament.
get what you're
But
paying
it's
for.
our burden to rule India, and certainly not the duty of a forgotten leader who has not seen his country for 20 years. I apologize for being so frank, but one must not tell lies to a king.
Your honesty is most enlightening.
Much luck, Your Highness, with your lobbying. I hope my advice.
Yeah,
has
60
done
bucks for a
some
5-hour
good.
game is really hard to say, but LA Noire is like a 40-hour completion.
Progress. My people are counting on it.
40, 50 hour.
Thank you, Miss Fry, for forwarding my cause.
Oh, you are welcome. I hope some good comes of it, despite Mr. Gladstone's vitriol.
Those of us with the largest hearts protect them the most. Your father, for instance. From what I understand, he was extraordinarily sad.
The story's fantastic.
After your mother's passing.
Kind of cliche for film noir, but
protect the ones we love.
it's interesting.
It's time you returned this carriage and recovered those plans. They are located in Buckingham Palace. The Queen keeps them among her personal papers in the White Drawing Room. I wish you a good evening, Miss Evie Fry.
And to you, Your Highness.
Still keeping well, miss? Good on ya.
Right. So that's the second to last mission, I think. Don't let the royal carriage's condition drop below 50%. I don't think I'm letting it drop below 90 at this point, so should be good.
Here now.
Watch me get like hit out of nowhere by something. Lose automatically.
Come on.
But if you're a fan of classic film, 1940s film noir, and then stuff like Chinatown and LA Confidential, I think you would enjoy it.
Atta girl.
Wait, I'm not even.
That's it. Slow down.
How am I supposed to become anonymous if I immediately? Why do I have to fight all these dudes? I was trying to return the carriage. Come on, game. Oh, oh, that was savage. Alright, I don't know why she's now shooting guns instead of throwing her little knives, but... Come on, man. I hate that it seems like things just go from bad to worse in this game for no apparent reason. Like, I'm fine if there's something that I did wrong to trigger an alarm, but I literally just followed the objective, and there's no way it seems that I could have gotten through this without violence. I run away and... So as soon as I get out of the area to become anonymous, it's gonna say like, "Oh, you abandoned the carriage." All right, you can't see me. I'm invisible. These hats are so fucking dumb. I don't know enough about British history to know why they have those hats. Like, what is the purpose of them? I just feel like be instantly ridiculed. Like, probably the only way they can get away with it is because they've got guns on them or something. That dude gonna shoot the horse. Your heads are microphones and the hats are the windscreens. I think you've solved a riddle. All right. So stupid. All I had to do was just go back in. It was parked perfectly. I'm here. Let me create. All right, one more. Wrong way. Go back to our choo-choo train. That's the final mission.
Love a spat.
That Nigel's got some weak.
All right, we've got tons of money now. Let's see what we can do. Not enough XP to upgrade that, but let's see our inventory. Craftable. Say this cane is a real nightmare. Oh boy. Craft. Craft and equip. Purpose appears to have been to add to the apparent height and impressive appearance of those troops both on the parade ground and the battlefield. That backfired, you look like fucking Marge Simpson. Yeah, exactly. Like maybe if they had like platform shoes, that they would look more intimidating. Assassin gauntlets, what can I... Handshake. The devil's handshake sound like some weird sex term. Right? I don't know if that's something that can be upgraded though. Apes. Okay, it's probably something, let me see. Yeah, once I craft it, I can probably upgrade it. And that will boost stats. Oh, apparently not. Alright, well, that was a waste of money. Cool, at least. Best gun I think I can get. Let's see, do I wanna... And I'm good on inventory. Crafting upgrades. Yes, I want to make better throwing knives. Hey baby, check out my Night Terror cane sword. When I read "Hey baby," I thought you were gonna quote a Kevin Smith movie. I got a little nervous there for a second. Bombs. Use the guard stuff. Let's save some money because I'm gonna have to go buy some stuff here. Fill my gear. Oh, wrong direction.
Can you guess what Nigel?
Looking lovely today.
Afternoon, Evie.
Oh, I have to refill all. Cost a lot of. All right, let's go do something to get money real quick. This way to get money would be on the boat raids. All right, yeah, let's do that boat raid. I thought it said boat race for a second because I can't read. boat raid. Have you looked into getting the vaccine or scheduling an appointment now that they're opening it up to everybody in California? Gonna check after 16. I believe you can start getting appointments now. I know one of my friends did for after that date. We're gonna go fast. I'm not kidding when I say it was easier to get a PlayStation 5 than to get my first appointment. That's well, my sister did it in Colorado. She went to a different place because the Trumpers didn't want to get vaccines, so they had a bunch of open appointments. I go to Salinas, not really around. Yeah, fair enough. Going down to Salinas is quite a haul anyway. I'll be fine on the time. Not in combat. Why am I not healing? Right, there we go. I have no idea where that is, but that sounds like a good deal. And yeah, I'm just so proud he's been able to get sober. Sure, it's like a night and day difference. Oh, it's in San Fran. It's 300 a per. Jeez. Yeah, I know. He had a huge. Remember, he had said at one point years ago it was like $2,000 a month he was spending.
A good haul, boss.
"35th best restaurant in the world, apparently." Wow. When I hear stuff like that, I think of the restaurant in American Psycho. How fancy they are. I get a reservation at Dorsia now, you fucking bastard. Alright, we're all refilled on that. Let's get ready for this last mission. Man, that movie's so good. Don't even read the book. I heard the movie's better than the book from a lot of people. That the book is really pretentious, but I've never read Bret Easton Ellis's work. All right. Oh, the book's pretty nihilist. I mean, it was the 80s. Seems about right. Everyone's been told, you know, the end of the world is coming with the Cold War. What a shit decade, honestly. Imagine the people born in that decade. Eight. Oh, there's a thief. Solve this problem for these little child. It's either a child or a little dwarf.
Hand it over, if you please. Will do.
What's this all about?
Can you imagine? You feel old. I feel old at this point. I don't know. It's weird.
You have no business in this area.
Deep discounts on all essential products. Your teeth in. Just trying to stop me. Shut now.
Doing at houses and doing loan approvals and stuff like that. Just I only feel like an adult. Weird. All right, last mission of the game. At least in the main story missions.
Of course he'd arrive in that.
Miss Fry?
Hand him your weapons. We must enter unarmed.
Game ready to play. Kind of like that first Deadpool movie. The duffel bag full of weapons.
Not in a million years, William.
Sir, madam, your card.
I seem to have
Where's my
misplaced
card?
Go on in, sir and madam.
Without cards.
Dear me. I am soon to become Prime Minister.
What in the blazes is our carriage doing here?
Did I hear something?
No, just the voices in your own head.
And yet, they are so much more pleasant than yours.
Charming.
Aren't I?
Right?
Well, to cut the line, the baby's on its way.
Fine the way they are.
What about her? She could be Prime Minister.
I shall go and find the piece of Eden.
As you wish.
I'm off to meet Freddy.
The plans are located in the White Drawing Room, which is most likely locked. The captain of the guard will have a key.
Enjoy your tea. Enjoy your movie. Let me know how it is. All right.
What's she doing with that? This is my cue to win. Should've just stayed at home.
All right, you got a key. Now I need to kidnap a guard. Think to get up into the inside area.
Pass the keys from the royal household to Mr. Stack.
Okay, out of line of sight here.
You are going to escort me. Keep your mouth closed, and this will be over before you know it.
Who are you? My arm. That hurts.
All right, now we can go inside.
That hurts.
Have to be slow.
My arm.
There are worse things I can hurt than just holding onto your arm.
Go on, you're embarrassing me.
Congratulations.
How wonderful.
Gentle. The lady is with me.
Much obliged.
Madam? My arm. Gentle. My arm. Gentle.
There a place I can knock him out easy?
Gentle.
Pleasant dreams.
Oh, fuck. I was supposed to... Fuck. Alright, I guess I was supposed to walk him all the way over there. Hope it saved once I got to that top of the stairs. Alright, let's see if I can now kidnap this guy. Without upsetting the others.
Quiet, and I won't hurt you.
Alright. Works okay. Nice and slow.
I'd say they ought to put funds into taking care of the home front first. Forget
drive through here. Okay. Shit, 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 shit. Oh. Look. Okay, not sure why it didn't let me hide the body. So I guess he's not a body if alive, right? Oh, his hat fell off. Poor him. No one's gonna know how intimidating he is. Alright. Invert blade, alright.
The plans are somewhere nearby.
Chest first. Alright.
Now for the vault.
See if we can over this crate. I don't have to worry about ever coming back in here. Surprised 1 pound was all that they had.
Jacob's most likely off stealing another carriage somewhere, or accidentally pushing the Queen down a flight of stairs.
Love that they have their sibling rivalry. Geez.
There you are. I have someone I'm simply dying for you to meet. Come with me. Your Majesty, may I present Miss Evie Fry?
You're the one responsible for Mr. Gladstone's mishap.
Your Majesty, I apologize.
The cake is particularly good. Enjoy the ball.
Guess everyone hates the Gladstones.
I really must be going.
Miss Fry, may I have this dance?
Mr. Starrick, you've had your fun. But the game is over.
Listen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Time is a wonderful thing, Miss Fry.
It heals all wounds. We may make mistakes while dancing, but the mazurka ends, and then we begin again. Problem is, everyone forgets. They trip on the same mistakes over and over.
People can learn.
Can they? Isn't everyone around you repeating the same steps? But if one man could remember the dance, could know the time, then he could change things for the better.
I have had enough.
This dance is nearly over. Soon, the people will forget the generation on this terrace. The ruin you nearly wrought on London. When the music ceases, Miss Fry, your time is up, and mine begins.
Oh, I get to take over as Jacob now? Alright, well, let's, sure he's well equipped. Strike, sure. And now... Oh, I don't even have his weapons and shit? Alright, great. Oh, okay. Once I go to Abilene, I'll probably be able to, grab my stuff and then upgrade it.
Freddy.
Starrick peppered the regulars with his own men and took several guards hostage. Your weapons are in there.
Alright, let's get keyed up, kitted out, and down to business to defeat the Huns. I mean, Tarek, name is.
Look. Right. I'll kill the imposters and rescue the captives.
How?
With weapons, obviously. Yep, of course it's gonna be too expensive for me. Alright, well, I guess we're stuck with the gear we have for him in terms of weapons. No, I can't upgrade it, still better stats.
It's impossible to tell the difference.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Alright.
We have an intruder!
To be able to pull off a double here? Easy.
Now to find the real royal guards.
Be all captives. Okay. Let's see. Start some start a fight between those guys. All right. That solves that. Let me see if I can.
Help! We've been tricked! Anyone!
I'll get you out.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, mate.
All right. Now the question is, once I kill off all the guards, the imposter guards, is that gonna trigger the next part? So should I leave these guys alive and come back to them after save the next group of guards? Hate the backtrack, but I think that's probably the safest option because I don't know how it's gonna work. Royal correspondence letters there. Throw mail on the roof here. An achievement for collecting all of those. So there's gonna be 8 people on this side. I see some more of the letters. Alright, well, that makes this easy.
Hold still for a moment.
Alright, well, it makes next part easier.
That's the last mistake you'll ever make.
Gonna come over here and correct my mistake. should be able to do a double takedown on those two guys. Lee. Perfect. You guys are making it easy for me here. Oh shit, they were already turned around.
Watch it, he's a feisty one.
Keep it busy! Got you like a fish!
We're done here.
Alright, and now I just have to run back to those other guys. So, I guess if you ever play this, you are watching, I just might think that you need to be careful about doing that, but apparently you don't have to. Sure, as soon as I kill those last imposters, we'll move on. As long as I'm alive, I mean. I believe that's all of the secondary objectives, so once I complete the mission, have all the synchronizations done, get that achievement out of the way. The rest will just be the regular kind of open world mop-up stuff. And I don't know if I'm going to stream the Jack the Ripper DLC or not. I think Assassin's Creed, the old Assassin's Creed game probably doesn't get much attention as newer release. So. Jack the Ripper stuff is going to be mostly for my pleasure. So I will say, if you enjoy Victorian England, want to learn more about Victorian England, the last podcast on the left series on Jack the Ripper, very good. It's like most of their stuff is incredible. Shows really how bleak time period was. People who were not rich. Pretty fascinating that we haven't gone much farther in 130 something years. Rich get richer, and then poor get poorer and suffer for it. She is really unhappy.
The key to the waltz is one must lead with one's right foot.
Oof.
Oh, my! Everything all right, my dear?
Do you require assistance? I never liked balls. Here, the location of the vault. Go!
Just like that? No plan?
No time for plans. I'll catch up as soon as I'm rid of this infernal contraption.
feel like Indiana Jones, or Nathan Drake, or Laura Croft. All right. Bill Crawdad Starrick. Kind of reminds me of the crossbeams in Shattered Throne dungeon from Destiny 2. Be careful not to get bopped by the taken ogres. And so is there no way to like... Alright. Oh man.
What are you doing? Exploiting. I warned you, my boy. But you do not listen.
Requiescat in pace.
How does she know that Jacob needs rescuing? She's just assuming because Jacob can't handle himself.
Jacob! Jacob, resist him!
That, what, magic force field lasers?
London will soon be rid of your chaos. This city.
The shroud was never meant for you!
Not really a shroud, it's more like a one of those little tassel things that they give you at graduation to drape over your shoulders. Okay, I'm hitting the fucking counter button. Well, let's our medicine.
Mr. Starrick! You forgot to escort me home!
Why doesn't she just rip the shroud off of him?
Let me rectify my mistake. I will begin again. And this new London shall be even more. I admire your... Come closer, man.
All right. I've got skills available, so can I... Any of these? I'm assuming that I don't have enough for that one, which would have been useful. How am I supposed to... Alright. Leaking human bean juice. Why is just heal automatically from it, or? Alright, well, at least I don't take much damage from getting hit by rays of light.
Get out of my city!
Oh, it's Henry. I guess Henry's gonna die. But he already slept with Evie and got her pregnant, and their descendant does this, I'm assuming.
Your end is near.
We have...
Why is it when I hit the button it doesn't do anything? Alright, and it's gonna let Evie deliver the killing blow because Stark's probably gonna kill Henry and blah blah blah.
It has barely begun.
This narrative, it seems like that's the way the narrative's gonna go.
Henry!
Oh, there's no more crazy laser lights I have to worry about.
Die, old man.
After you.
The shroud will not protect you! Jacob!
Alright, I guess not. They're just gonna flip him over the table and get his little thing off.
Shall we?
Let's.
Alright, well, I'm surprised that they didn't kill off Henry. It seemed where it was going.
London will perish without me. You flatter yourself. I would have created a paradise.
The city belongs to the people. You are but one man.
I am at the very top of the Order!
You were, Mr. Starrick.
You were.
Shame we won't be partners anymore.
It's for the best, isn't it?
Are you gonna wear the shroud and run London?
Whatever it gives, it takes from someone else. You'd continue to age without me. You'd become like father.
A fate worse than death.
Will you wear it?
After you sorted out the boroughs, the chaos I caused, I couldn't compete.
Jacob Fry stepping back. Who's blackmailing you? Is it George?
He wouldn't dare. I've missed you.
Me too. Would it be possible to continue where we left off?
I'd love nothing more.
I'm starting to think Father didn't know everything about everything. Henry.
It's a big world out there. With London in the center.
Perhaps not the very center.
I came as soon as I could. Do not worry. I'll head back to the train. Did I jeopardize the mission?
Henry, you saved it.
Aww.
I think you belong in the field. With me.
A carriage! Nicely done, Freddy.
Mr. Aberline, please.
Your Majesty.
Miss Fry.
You've met before?
Did I never mention?
Mr. Aberline informs me that you three are responsible for saving my life. Is this true?
It is, Your Majesty.
Evie Fry, step forward. And you?
My brother, ma'am. Jacob Fry. And this is Mr. Henry Green.
Mr. Fry? Mr. Green? Kneel.
We're gonna be fucking knighted here? Ah, yeah.
Arise. I invest you all in the Order of the Sacred Garter.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
If you are as adept as Mr. Aberline implies, I may call on you.
Sergeant Aberline tends to exaggerate, Your Majesty.
We shall meet again. And Miss Fry?
Ma'am?
Should you want it? I saved you some cake.
Father would be proud of you.
Dame Evie Fry.
Sir Jacob Fry.
Race you to the train.
You're on.
Alright, come on, achievements pop and make me feel good about myself.
That's it. It's under the palace.
Time to go.
Oh yeah, the modern day stuff. There we go. Doing all the side objectives.
Let's get the shroud to Dr. Grammatica immediately. Sigma team beat us here. We're too late. What do we do?
Killing really is the least productive way to achieve our goals. Kill them all.
Contact!
Cover me! That skinny piece of shit tried to murder me, Berg. I want him to bleed.
That told us lies of their bravery, them that preached of progress and put us in the poorhouse. Them done the horrid murder on bloody stage that loudly corrode their humility, lords and chapels on a summer. Oh, quiet now, the mouths are stopped up.
Hold still, goddammit!
Only the mission matters!
Understood!
Those who fought
Sean!
those who fought by how they lived, loved ones taken long before this world.
Galena, we need an exit!
Secure the vault! All targets are righteous!
We need to go! Now!
I kind of wish they would let you play out this kind of stuff. Although the mechanics would be so different from the historical stuff, I can see why they wouldn't. And it's just so much smaller compared to the rest.
Forget the bloody shroud! Stay with me, Bex.
You put the
Please.
shroud on her, she'll heal.
We go.
Oh, or did they stole the shroud? Okay.
Good work in there, Initiate. In time, we will recover the shroud. And hey, we pulled a feed from our bug in Isabel's computer before they shut us out. Playing it now.
Sorry about the mess.
So, how's the shroud gonna help you create a new clone?
It's not. When the shroud is wrapped around the body, it scans it for damage and then reconstructs it on a cellular level.
You're not making a clone. You're gonna recreate a precursor from scratch.
Bingo! The Phoenix Project timetable just got accelerated big time. I'm going to call Alan Rick and deliver the good news. It's like Christmas!
Hello? It's me? Brought the shroud as you asked, but I'm scared.
Do not fear me. You've done well.
I'm not scared of you. I'm scared for you. Anyone finds out what you've been doing.
You have played your part, my instrument. I will save you. I will save you all.
Alright. There's missions for Queen Victoria now, too? Alright. Okay, so I'm assuming that since I am a knight now, I can walk around Buckingham Palace without worrying about getting murdered by people. Alright, and then that's how we pick up other sure more will come up when I wander around. Skills currently available. Oh, and I just need to spend 12 to hit my next level anyway. Pop that achievement. Let's get the combat stamina. And then, oh, okay. Then I'll have Max everything out for her. I'm not sure about Jacob. Very surprised that such a small percentage of people did the achievement for 100% synchronization. I believe it was under 2% of all Xbox gamers. This one already? That the rare material was Ligma Vitae or something? No, Ligma was around back in the 1860s. Right, that.
We're coming all the way out.
Not sure if they're all in this area or how that all works. Royal correspondence. But I'm not stressing too much about it. So let's do an achievement check here since Alright, so we are at 525 out of 1,000 on the base game after finishing the story. The rest is collectibles and side quest stuff. Not too bad. Ripperologist, only 0.47%. Wow. Let's see how many that was exactly for the 0.24%. Wow. Really surprised that a game sold from a franchise so popular only has 1.24%. Xbox players have achievement for getting 100% a story. And I'm sure most of the people start the game, which I think is what it counts to. Yeah, percentage aren't achievement hunters, completionists. All right, let's go to our train, collect our money, and then that's gonna be a wrap. Find the train. Go. Like I said, I'll wrap up all the, I'll clean up, mop up stuff. Stream. I'm sure open world mop up, collectible and achievement mop up is very boring to watch. I would assume. Would be bored watching it. So. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging with me for the whole story. Especially with the these last 3 videos are very disjointed and weird. The first 2, but I appreciate all the support. And let's see what we can buy here before I wrap up on gang upgrades. That'll be good. Those things are good. Use the bombs, but sure. And then let's do all this stuff to weaken the other gangs. Oh man, that's basically codes on this stuff. Not many of them fire guns. Sure, let's do it. Let's completely weaken the blighters. Make my mop up. Oh, and this does it to the Templars too. Okay. All right, then now we have some walking around money still. All this in. Oh, this it highlights even though I can't afford it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching on YouTube. Catch you guys on our next game series, which will probably be Disco Elysium. I have no idea how long that's going to take. Appreciate you sticking by for main story of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Story was whatever. I liked the location and missions were fun for the most part, but I'm not sure if I'll dive into another Assassin's Creed anytime soon, but it was nice to go back to the series. But thank you, YouTube.